Hello. Yeah. Sunday afternoon, football. Just checking we've got sound. We do. We're cool. 15 minutes into the match. No scores yet. This is Women's Premier League. Thank you to McDonald's for the opportunity to bring you some live streaming and also for their great work with girls and women's football right across the NT. In front of you have Litchfield in their traditional red and black running from right to left on your screens. Sorry, left to right on your screens. They're defending at the moment. And Mindil Aces are their opposition today. Aaron Davis on the ball again, and some nice work from Matilda Carter before that. Here's an opportunity for Litchfield early on, and straight to the keeper. And a collision of players in the area there. And typical of the women's game, helping each other up. This is FNT's TV live streaming of the Women's Premier League. This is the third round of our third game, of our first round. And now we have an opportunity at the other end for the yellow and black. Carly-Ann Thielen will come out for Litchfield. Accomplished keeper that she is. And diffuses that and gets them underway again on this Sunday afternoon where there's plenty of heat. It's currently 32 degrees, feels like 36. And the humidity at least is being broken up by quite a cooling breeze of sorts coming in from the northwest. That's Ange with a head up. Great to see this player back in the Women's Premier League, the number 10 for Mindil. Also the captain, I think, as well, or one of the senior players. I'm talking about Jariah Kirby, number 10. Who with Zoe Courtney will add real experience to a lot of the young kids in this team. So 18 minutes past on the Northcrest scoreboard on this Sunday afternoon. And apologies I'll take that, sorry. Just getting still set up here. We've had some technical issues and we apologise for that. But there's been some visuals, which is fantastic. So you would have seen from start of play. Currently across this weekend, Hellenic had a 1-0, very slender victory over Casuarina in the grand final rematch. Again, both teams with different sets of players in some ways, but plenty of kids on display. It was fantastic, really entertaining game. And then we got into yesterday where it was a fantastic afternoon of women's football. Plenty of goals, and Hearts did themselves really proud. They lost in the end to Port Darwin 3-2. 3 goals, a hat-trick to Yolanda Kanai yesterday. and 2 goals for young Frida Wazomo from Darwin Hart. So those 5 goals coming from 2 players on the day. Erin Davis clearing it up, number 19 for Litchfield, right on the halfway line. Ball ricocheting everywhere. There's a foot race between Kaylee Bolwell and Emma Ryan, it looks like. Nice little turn from Emma. Pursued the ball right down to the goal line, kept it in, never gave up, and then returned the ball into Isabella. No, it was actually, if it wasn't 14, I'll find out who that was in a minute. Get the number plate when she turns around. Well, she is wearing 14, so I've got on my score sheet here. Sorry, team sheet is a sub, but Isabella may have gone on when we were trying to fix technical. They've made a sub, and she's up front. So welcome to Women's Premier League on this Sunday afternoon, Isabella. Well, welcome back. We're still working through some technical difficulties, and we're now sorted them out. Callie Bolwell's come from the pitch as well. You can see the shaded area from the grandstand across the pitch number 1 here at Darwin Football Stadium. And on Sunday afternoons like this, Larrakia Park can be very, very hot. And she's been out there in the left-back position for Litchfield and could never escape the heat the time she was out there. So after 23 minutes, she succumbed to that, and that's very, very understandable. Players who are lucky to be in the shade on this grandstand side will certainly appreciate it as it spreads across the ground and more of the players and more of the field is in shade. On this Sunday afternoon here in Darwin, where it's very, very humid and hot. No score as yet in this Women's Premier League match. It's the 3rd game of round 1 for 2022. Thank you to McDonald's for their support of girls and women's football across the NT. Also the NT government, equally supportive across the NT with the women's game. So no scores yet on the Northcrest scoreboard. Players getting settled, referee ready, looking down at the goalkeeper at the other end, Carly and Thielen, taking a last chance for a drink. And those drinks breaks will be in the second half as well, around the 20-minute mark. Right, underway. Which one of these teams will join Hellenic and Port Darwin at the top of the table after round one? If it's a draw, we'll let you know how the table sits at the end of round one. Here's an opportunity for Mindil. Really important player for them. Number 8, Zoe Courtney, also Rhea Gray, incredibly important on the ball now. That's a little off target, but the idea was good. Throws the head back and looks up at a clear blue sky. Only whispers of clouds around. As I say, when you're out there, hands up to your forehead, trying to keep the sun out of your face. And I really appreciate maybe swapping with the left winger and the right winger so they can share the heat. Looks like Alia Logan wearing number 8 over there in the sun, trying to work some stuff with Rachel Thurlow. They've got a throw in as a result. Ange will take that, Chelmsford. Just on the McDonald's sign there, Mao moving to halfway. And Thurlow lets it go through, and it looks like that's Kirby on the ball now in the centre for Mindil. It's just good to see her back in the Premier League, back in football, had a year off. Just got great vision, always plays heads-up football, and there's a lovely ball through to the number 9 onside and then offside. So the young number 9, Emma Ryan, looking busy. So Erin Davis, number 19, will get Litchfield underway. It's a long ball in the hope that Coombs can get onto that. Hasn't been able to. Still kept in. Kirby. Go through Serena Adams. Serena's recovered the ball. Nice pass, and that's what I mean about Rhea Gray. So quick onto the ball, the number 6. For Mindil. Right, here's the youngster, Emma Ryan, with the ball. That ball can be kept in. No, it'll run away from the number 15, which is Bianca Brain. Bianca will have to go and chase it, which is lovely of her. And returns it back to the keeper. Thank you, Bianca. There's Kelly, the captain. And Fogarty pushes wide out to Chelmsford, who's sitting now in that left back position that Kaylee Bowell started in. And Alia Logan coming up against one of the twins. This one's Tegan McWilliam. Playing in that central defence for Mindil today with Matilda Carter in the middle. Two really competent players. Kirby. Going to go back to the aforementioned Tegan. And it's a loose one from her, rare, but gone out of play. An advantage now for Litchfield. This is Peter. No, it's not. It's Priya. So Alan Bell with the throw in. And Priya would have come on for Kaylee Bowell in that substitution during the drinks break for Litchfield. No scorers yet on the Northcrest scoreboard. This is the third game of round 1 for 2022. Just joined us, Mindil in the yellow and black, running from right to left on your screen. That's a nice bit of work. Trying to get in behind those defenders, but Erin Davis up to it. And busy work from Maylee Clark. Chloe Coombs putting one down. Comes back in from Clark. It's still alive. Young Casey there, the 11, that cleared away emphatically by, was either Rio Gray or Courtney. Now there's a through ball and there's a foot race, and you can see what this number 9 brings to the Mindil side. Can't coach pace. It seems like she's got plenty of it. Turns on the inside. Fogarty just wise to that. Very seasoned defender. Just took her time, patiently waited for the move from the number 9 from Mindil, and then pounced on the ball. They still have it. They need to get onto it. Erin Davis will. Kicks it away. Matilda Carter for Mindil. Gray. Now Courtney on that occasion. Kelly Fogarty, captain of Litchfield. Here's a chance. Nice work from Matilda. Matilda Carter, number 12 for Mindil. One of those players who can play anywhere in the pitch and do a good job for your club. And she did that just then. Offside, the youngster, the number 9, Emma Ryan. Plenty of pace. She's got to time those runs a little better. And that'll happen. First game for a new season. 31 minutes have now clicked over on the Northcrest scoreboard. Erin Davis again restarting, at least in the shade and shadow, and all players have headed into the shade, as you can see at the moment. Why hang out in the sun unless you have to? I feel for the two keepers, of course. They can't escape the sun at either end. So, goal kicker result, that was run down and well camouflaged by the Mindil defence. Yasmina Lipinski, and goals for Mindil today. Yasmina goes wide. Tegan McWilliam pushes another one up to young Ryan. Ryan puts a nice ball through. Joe Kirby just showing those skills. Held the ball up, ready for the run, and now she goes. Kelly Fogarty on the inside of her right shoulder. She turns inside Kelly and takes the shot. That's lovely work. Great save. That was heading towards goal. That's just a lovely piece of work from starting way back here with Tegan McWilliam, Jariah Kirby, Penny running a lovely line, Fogarty keeping in the side of her and trying to push her wider. She beat Fogarty, which is not easy to do, and then had a shot on goal. And Carly-Ann Thielen shows why she is one of our best custodians in the Women's Premier League, and just tipped it over the top of the crossbar. So a corner results. Players will have their back to the sun, except for the corner kick taker. Hands up to the forehead, of course. Try and mask the sun. Moves in now. It's a good ball. It's a great ball. Carly-Ann Thielen was ready for it. Took it strongly. Hold it tight to the chest, and now moving out. Come to the area on one step and kick. That seems to be the preferred way of a lot of our keepers. That's Serena there. That's nice work from Casey. And Adams not being able to direct that one where she wanted it, the number 7. With the light coloured green boots for Litchfield today. So Tegan McWilliam will get them restarted on the grandstand side in the shade, the welcoming shade. It's going to come off. No, it does. So Priya Allen Bell trying to control it, but unable in this stage, right on the halfway line. No score as yet on the Northcrest scoreboard. 33 minutes, or 34 really, coming up. It's ticked over. We have had a drinks break around the 22nd mark. And a couple of subs too. One for each side. So Priya Allen Bell has come on as a sub. Earlier than I thought she would have expected to. And the same goes for Mindil, where Isabella Tinning has come onto the pitch. Right, this is Thurlow. It's an optimistic one through. I think she was waiting maybe for Alia Logan to make an earlier run. That didn't come, so she'll now pass it out. The keeper, that is, Lubinski. And we're down at the other end, but Darren Davis is going to keep this away from her keeper. Intercepted and stolen with real aplomb. Good defence from Erin Davis on Ryan and need to be, and she's also taken the ball from Rhea Gray pretty well. And now there's a foot race on between Casey Reid and Tegan William. Tegan would be comfortable in that. Goes back to her keeper. Keeper puts the ball through. They've still got some danger. Chloe Coombs is onto it. Dips it over the top. The play's still in play for Casey Reid. Tegan McWilliams showing how quick she is over 20 metres. How strong and committed she is as a footballer. Comes in, clears that away with real presence for Mindil. Now there's an opportunity for them off road. Dry Kirby out to this. They love this left corridor. This kid goes flying to the goal again, and now she's going to push it wide. Erin Davis in there with a late challenge, put her off just enough to make sure she missed. But you can see what they're doing down this right corridor. Kirby staying over closer to the grandstand in the shade and distributing to that young number 9 who's got pace. And a number of times they've come down the Litchfield right defence. Their left side, of course, where they're attacking from primarily. Right, corner. This time the players will all have their face into the sun and the kicker won't. It comes in and Carly Ann Thielen face into sun, collects that with real poise. Thinking about just rolling it over. But changed her mind. We'll go to the boot. Does. Matilda Carter there first. As Matilda does. And Jade Bates out there, number 11, playing in the right back position for Mindil. So Ange Chimsford will come up. Her opposite number, really. And get started for Litchfield. Thank you to Ward Keller for their support of the women's game. They are the Territory Law Firm, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution. The number is 1-800 978 360. 1-800 978 360. Nice work from Jade. Pushing 2, 3, 4 efforts there. Unfortunately, that one's just going to go over the sideline, but sitting out there in the heat, not able to escape it. I feel for those players. And also the first game of a new season is always tough anyhow. Nothing prepares you for match time. You play as many pre-season games and train as much as you want, but when you get into the match environment, it's very different. Kelly Fogarty goes back to Chimsford. Chimsford goes long down the line and Bates puts it out with the right boot. It's gone over the pitch, so there's a ball still there, though, over the fence. So there's a ball there on the pitch, which Ange can collect now. And she does so slowly, understandably. Both teams playing at a moderate pace, as the weather predicts and commands, really. Ball comes through and there's no one there in the red shirt. Chloe Coombs not interested. Now it goes forward. Kelly Fogarty up to it first. Will control it, looking for her options. Sees it now and goes wide to Chimsford. Chimsford straight away onto the boot. Clark's going to be in there. Out comes Lubinski. Nice work from the keeper. Came off the line early. That's what you want from your keeper. Just watching the field, top to end, and seeing and predicting player behaviour. She's good at that already. Thurlow. Adams. Adams goes back to Chimsford. Chimsford tries to go along and that'll be picked off by Rhea Gray. Kelly Fogarty with the ball again. Now she has options. She may even go forward on her own. She does. She goes past Courtney. Zoe comes at her. It holds Fogarty up. Fogarty goes back to Thurlow. Thurlow puts a ball through to Clark. Clark now heads to goal. Tegan William to beat. Bates gets involved. Clears it away for Mindil. Now Gray dips one over. Trying to find 14. Oof. Big body check. Straight up comes Isabella. So after that collision with Erin Davis, kid was straight up back into the game. That's a nice bit of work from Alia Logan. Finds Chloe Coombs. Chloe's got time. McCarter behind her, though. And that'll be from an offside position, of course. And is called as such. Coming up to the 40-minute mark shortly. No goals. No real threats at either end yet. The only ones that have of note to talk about have been young number 9, Ryan. So Emma's had a couple of opportunities for Mindil. There's the ball chasing past her now, and she'll let it go out. There'll be a restart by Alan Bell. So Priya's off and out of vision at the moment. Now she comes back into line. So this is Priya Alan Bell, the sub, in the right back position for Litchfield. Ball still in. Carter has it. Matilda looks up, gets Dry Kirby. Kirby with 3 players in front of her just holds it up. Class. Then goes across to Bates. Bates has got the same problem and splits it through the middle. Trying to find 14 for Mindil, but not on this occasion. Now we're down the other end. Casey Reid has a chance. One of the forwards with Chloe Coombs for Litchfield, but cleared up well by Teagan McWilliam. Over the top goes Bates. Trying to hook up with Bianca, whose combination will come, those two. That's Adams for Litchfield. Now Coombs goes back to Clark, and Clark is challenged by Bates and is successful, but only far as Fogarty, their captain, well, Litchfield's captain. Bates. And giving the ball away. That's probably fatigue. Been sitting out in the sun now for 41 minutes in that right back position. There's Jade for Mindil. And her left back to opponent is also hands on hips and filling the heat. That's Ange Chimsford for Litchfield. So Adams in with a little tussle now with, it looked like Gray, could have been Courtney. They look so similar. Anyhow, Kirby had it. Kelly Fogarty now runs through. Lovely ball. Carter sees it early and goes back to Kirby. Fogarty will stay there and fight the ball, and they do, those two. Captain on captain. Carter. Kelly Fogarty will intervene. Still can't clear it away. Carter has it back. Lovely back heel. Just good vision. Nice style. Then Ryan gets one through. Kirby on away. Unselfishly pushes the ball through early. Tinning comes back to Kirby. She'll have a go. And does. And target. On target. Could have hit it probably firmer if she had more balance. She'll know that. Get another chance, I'm sure. She gets plenty of space and plenty of time with the ball. And in the midfield, she'll direct traffic for Mindil. And Carly Antill, another occasion, the keeper takes that one with no worries. And Teagan McWilliam putting it out of play. Just clearing it up. So into the final 2 minutes of regulation time for this Women's Premier League match. Third game of round 1 for 2022. Thank you to McDonald's for the live streaming this afternoon and for the games on Friday and Saturday evening. Kelly Fogarty across field, now into the circle. Change direction, finds Rachel Thurlow. Rachel then pushes the ball through. Onside, Alia Logan tries to twist one back into Chloe Coombs, but Teagan McWilliam just stands strong. This is Dry Kirby, turns inside Adams. Now looking for a run. She's going to go down the middle. It's a good ball collected by Tinning. She goes even further wide to Bianca Brain. Tinning again. And nice defence from Erin Davis, the number 19 for Litchfield. Her and Kelly Fogarty, just very established defensive duo. Clark. Just can't bring it in. We've got a few seconds to go. You can see players hunched over. Hands on hips or on thighs. Just trying to get the air in those lungs. It is very hot. Went for a run earlier today, and it was the same sort of temperature. You do. It hits you, and it takes some time to recover. Cully Antillian with the ball now. Comes out to an area, puts the boot to it, goes long. Young Ryan gets a boot to it, but it's going to skip past her. Carter quickly to it. Coombs on her. And so this will be a Litchfield throw-in. Alan Bell will take it. Priya, he hear the call from Casey Reid. Tries to get Casey, but Jariah Kirby has other ideas. And good work from Jariah. Wins that ball for her team. That's Kira Bernard, number 16 with the throw-in. Now it's Kirby. Just looks up and sends it down there, and it's a lovely ball. Finds the spot. Good defence from Clark. Came late, but was effective. Now it goes Ryan again. She knows the way to goal. She's going to have a shot and does. All on the ground. That's her third. Well done, Emma. Cully Antillian will come out, and with those pinky salmon boots will push it forward. Jade Bates is now going to chase this back after missing the first opportunity. Now goes back to Teagan McWilliam. We've finished regulation time. We're playing about a minute of additional time. Ball dips over the top. And that's going to fall for Alia Logan to chase. That Kira Bernard, and then just bang, and off she goes. So the two number 9s in a run now, and Ryan's got the advantage, and off she goes. Nice little ball inside to the number 8. She's going to take a shot. Comes off the back of Fogarty. And Courtney has another one. So Zoe had 2 goes. Both of them on target. There goes the whistle now, and won't the players say thankfully. Let's head in there and get some ice and plenty of hydration. He looked at his watch now. Can't be seconds away. For no Timmy, he'll just wait for the kick to take place. I thought he would have pulled it before then. Here we go. No, Kirby has it. Must be more than a minute. Must be 2. Kirby goes back. Stretching of the left leg by Zoe. Brings it in. Then she puts a lovely ball through. A smart ball too. And this is going to stay in, does it? No. Just going to go over the goal line and will be a restart. There goes the whistle now. So they can head into the change rooms, get some ice. Some wise words from their coaches. They'll both go in without having put a result on the board, a goal on the board, sorry, the scoreboard. But they've had to deal with some real extreme heat this afternoon. Plenty of bite in the sun. This is FNT TV's presentation of the Women's Premier League. We'll take a short break and be back for the second half of a match. It's the third one and the final one for round 1 of 2022. Aaron Davis on the ball again, and some nice work from Matilda Carter before that. Here's an opportunity for Litchfield early on, and she goes. Kelly Fogarty on the inside of her right shoulder. She turns inside Kelly and takes the shot. That's lovely work. Great save. And then off Dry Kirby out to this. They love this left corridor. This kid goes flying into goal again, and now she's going to push herself as she pushes the ball through early. Tinning comes back to Kirby. She'll have a go, and does. And now it goes Ryan again. She knows the way to goal. She's going to have a shot. Does. Comes off the back of Fogarty. And Courtney has another one. So Zoe. is humidity. It is really, really hot, and both teams have struggled in it. There's been a bit of shade. It's getting more, and it's extending across the pitch. But at one point there, all the players were over in the shade, and that was some sort of relief for that moment that in the game where they could do that. But those who've had to sit out in the sun all the time, I feel for both keepers who haven't been able to escape it, and those on the left back position for Litchfield and the right back position for Mindil have been in it all the time. And we've had a sub because of that too. Young Kaylee Bowles had to come from the pitch with some heat stress, and she's been replaced by Priya Allen Bell. We also have Tinning come on as a replacement in the first half for Mindil as well. No goals as yet. We've had plenty of threat on the left-hand side, attacking side for Mindil, where young Ryan has done really well, Penny Ryan, and she's got a fleet-footed approach to the game. She's quite quick and knows where the goal is, and has been on target 2 or 3 times, and the defence have been really wary of her and how often she's given the ball by Jariah Kirby, who's just stood in the middle, dictated play, and has moved across the left as soon as she can. So it's good to see Jariah back as well. She had a year off last year, but fantastic to see her back in the Women's Premier League. My name is Bruce Stalder. Thank you for joining us here at Larrakia Park on a really hot and humid Sunday afternoon. We'll be back with this second half shortly. Hopefully we get some goals. We had that in abundance yesterday. We had Hearts and Port Darwin go around in a 5-goal thriller. 3 goals from Kanai. Yolanda got 3, and 2 from young Frida Wasomo, who was really excellent as well. She's fast, that kid. And on Friday night, we had a real big battle between Hellenic and Casuarina. In the end, Hellenic won 1-0, but it was a very, very tight encounter. And it's been entertaining all week. Let's see if the second half matches that, and we'll be there shortly. On behalf of everyone behind the scenes here at FNT TV, thank you for your support on this Sunday afternoon. Women's Premier League, Game 3, Round 1, 2022, coming up. Litchfield ready to go. We're just waiting for Mindil now to join us for this second half of the last game for the very first round of 2022. Thank you to McDonald's for supporting girls and women's football right around the NT, which includes the live streaming today, Friday and yesterday. Right, whistle on. Tim Lay, the referee, about to get going. We've waited. We're underway. Mindil in possession from the kickoff of the second half. It's a long ball, again, deep and to the left-hand side where that number 9 has been dangerous for Mindil. Young Ryan. Thurlow, Clark, towing it through. It's going to go over Clark's head. Kelly Fogarty comes with real impact. Kirby stands in defence, puts the ball past Bates onto Chimsford. Chimsford would like that one again. Put a team under pressure. Adams goes in and makes a good and important tackle. And we'll get a chance to restart with Aaron Davis here with a infringement against Mindil. Just 40 seconds into the second half. And you can see across the pitch now that, again, a couple of the keepers in the sun, whereas everyone else can maybe enjoy the shadow that's right across the pitch now, except for Lipinski. He's going to be in full sun for a little bit longer, the Mindil keeper. Mindil running left to right on your screens in the yellow and black, and here she goes again with real pace. She's going to fly past Alan Bell, and she goes into goal. They're going to have to get back quick. She'll take a shot. She does. And it's into goal. She's got one. Cully Antillian got her hands to it, got down on the knees, put her right mitt out to it, and it's hit that. And she tried to regather, and it's just slowly, ever so slowly, rolled across the goal line. We'll see now in the replay just how quick this kid is. Kelly Fogarty couldn't get there. She normally would. She's trying desperately to get there, and then the shot's taken. Cully Antillian had it covered. It's just it's bounced awkwardly from her hand and rolled, as I said, so gently over the goal line. 1-0. She has threatened the young number 9. Sounds like a very humble kid too. Just put the goal in and ran straight away back to her position. Right, Litchfield, 1 down. What can they do? Probably not give it to the number 9 again. Aaron Davis will go back to a keeper. Don't think there's any substitutions too in that into the side netting there. No threat to Litchfield. It's got to get their heads back on the pitch and out of the change room. Only early days, second half, 47.5 minutes. Three steps, and then that's almost 45 metres, that kick from Aaron Davis. Ball still in the midfield. Who will get this first? Jariah Kirby says, I will, and does. Then puts the ball across. And Bianca takes a shot from distance. And one bounce, 2 bounces into Carly Ann Thielen. Had plenty of interest already in the second half as Carly Ann. Clark attempts, but bounces through. Kirby goes it. Clark goes again. Kirby goes around Clark. And Jariah puts a nice ball through to Jade Bates. Will Jade get there first? She does. She's got to handle Chimsford, and she does that, and we'll get a corner as a result. Jariah Kirby will collect the ball, ironically from the Litchfield Football Club sign. And make her way to the grandstand corner in full shadow and shade. Tightly in that corner, you can see here now, the ball comes in. There it is. And up to it straight away, and dangerously and closely to the left-hand upright, but goes away to be collected by Carly Ann Thielen. So nice ball in from Kirby. And Rhea Gray just threw their body at it. Could have gone anywhere. Right, Fogarty. Chimsford. That's a goal board from Bates. Getting kept in. Courtney puts one back in. Brain across to Kirby. Runs across Kirby this time. Falls for Bernard. And a shot. Oof. No look shot too. Just twisted the body, dropped the hip, and bang. The number 6. Rhea Gray for Mindil. Cullian Tillen up to it though. The keeper will come out to the area, pauses, and then do a one step and put it away. Goes over Clark. Cowie Klims will collect. Now challenged. Puts a good ball in. There's no one there though. Casey Reid had come to her forward partner, the number 11. Otherwise, that could have been a really dangerous run for Litchfield. But alas, no. Emma Ryan. Nice tackle from Alan Bell. Well played, Priya. Just waited for her and then timed that tackle well. She's going to have to do it again. She has the ball again, and this time she goes again and wins it. 2 tackles in a row she's won over that number 9 from Mindil. That's caused her a lot of trouble this afternoon. And is the goal scorer. That's on the Northcrest scoreboard. 1-0 to Mindil, 1 to Penny Ryan, number 9. So Alan Bell will throw in. Priya has the ball in hand, passes through to Casey Reid. Casey puts it back to Alan Bell. Alan Bell goes across to Captain Fogarty. Fogarty turns the little one back in. We'll have to chase again, and she does so. A nice little battle there with Courtney, and now Penny Ryan away again. Ball still free for Mindil. Kelly Fogarty gets in there and clears it away. Not that far, though. It's still an opportunity. Taking the shot. This time it comes off Adams and ricochets back to Penny Ryan. She turns on the heel, turns inside. Some lovely work from her. People were just sort of standing and watching it. It was nice. Now Rhea Gray. And it'll go not in the right direction, but the right intent from the number 15, Bianca Brain. Thank you to the Fireys who've just come out from work. On call 24/7 and have been out and about. Come back into the station. That's what you can hear in the background there. It's the double horn up to the communications department of the building, and then they open the gate for them and they move in. While they're doing that, there's going to be a substitution here in the football match. And off comes, we'll get a number in a minute. It was the substitute. So Isabella Tinning has come off, and in her place has gone Greta Wood, number 5. So young Greta making her way out there. Enjoy her time in the Premier League this afternoon. She's got quite a bit of time. It's only 53 minutes on the scoreboard. Kelly Fogarty now, number 20. Short one to Alan Bell. Alan Bell turns in Ryan, beats and nutmegs that Mindil player. And that's the first touch from Greta. So unfortunately played it in offside position, but Greta has it as a touch. The number 5 substitute for Mindil. Thank you to Steel Line, service over and above in the supply of steel, and NTF, Construction Supply Specialists. They are your local construction supplier, NTF. 2 long supporters of football in the NT. This is Priya Allen Bell, number 9, substituted earlier than she probably would have thought, and has been out there since about the 22nd minute mark. Don't forget we'll have a drinks break in this half as well. Try Kirby on a loan, and that's dangerous. Puts a ball through. Held up. Good challenge then from Adams, but still with Mindil. Bianca goes back. Kirby, call for it, gets it. Puts another one ball, and it's going to beat her co-captain, Zoe Courtney. But Bates gets involved, but comes away. Chelmsford gets the kick away. This is Clark. Clark now has a chance to go to Coombs, and unfortunately, that's what she was trying to do. Shakes her head. She knew what she was trying to do. It didn't quite come off. Tegan McWilliam with the restart. About a metre into the attacking half for Mindil. Kirby pushes wide and says, go for a run, Bates. I don't think Jade will get that one, will she? Yeah, she does. She's quick, but not on this occasion. Well, I thank Northcrest for their support as well. If you want to go and check out the House and Land Display Centre and join the growing community out there at Northcrest, you'll find that on Reuben Avenue in Berrima. Right, chance here. Taking it, it's a lovely one. And it hasn't gone in. Referee's looking. It came out. Referee's still playing on. Ball hasn't gone behind the line. And now it does, the goal line. To be a corner. How did that not go in? But that's what can happen with the round ball. It hit, you can see now on the replay, it's a lovely ball in. She doesn't muck around too. Bang on the left foot. Hits it, comes down. So it hit the crossbar, came down, hit the right hand upright. And then somehow did a leg spin out of there. Anyhow, Mindil still on attack. 56-minute mark. They have one goal through number 9, Penny Ryan. They're looking for their second. Kirby's gone forward. Tall number 10. And that's a missed opportunity and a rare time that a corner's not taken effectively. We'll see this again. A lovely ball turned back inside. And as I said, turns onto a left, doesn't take a second and goes bang. Hits the crossbar, comes down, hits the right one. Talian thinks that's got to go in, then turns and realises it hasn't. So the round ball doing what round balls do in a game of football. Always intriguing us. Erin Davis comes away. 1-0 still the scoreline. Erin gets a return play. She's going to push on. She's going to have to get back now that she's been... no, well done from Adams. For Litchfield. Reed and Carter in a little battle. Carter wins that one. Here's the player who just took that shot on goal. Going hard again, Chimsford. And that'll be against her. Came in from behind Chimsford with that tackle. And both of them come out of it fairly awkwardly. Rhea Gray doesn't do anything by half. Very committed footballer. And this time, unfortunately, overcommits. And it'll be a restart for Erin Davis for Mindil, who are wanting to get on the scoreboard. They're one down at the moment. They're running right to left on your screen in the red and black. That's Litchfield. Courtney, the grey. Grey again goes further left. And cleared away by Fogarty. It's going to fall for Alia Logan. That's fortuitous. Logan in a battle with Bianca Brain. Ball comes away. Coombs going to have to chase. Tegan William will as well. And between the two of them, Tegan's just well played by both of them. Good body check. Going to have to do some work here on something. Could be bleed. Yep, so it's a blood rule. Got to come from the pitch. Get it repaired. So we'll have 11 v 10 while that's on. I think that's Rio Gray. Wouldn't surprise me. Plays at 100%. It's going to have to get a little bit of working repairs. So as I said, 11 v 10 at the moment. See if Litchfield can take advantage of that one number advantage. Restart. Here we go. Carter emphatically in there and clearing it away. Ball still hasn't gone. Coombs is in there. That's Greta Wood. Fogarty up the middle. Leaves it for Thurlow. Thurlow back to Fogarty. Fogarty turns inside. Nice work from Greta Wood. Came again for a second effort, but Fogarty still has it. Then she sort of misplaces it on the left boot. Carter cleans up, goes further downfield. Now it comes back to Fogarty again. Still has the ball. Now she sees the run. Goes to Casey Reed. Casey goes back to Thurlow. Thurlow, that's a nice bit of work. Alia Logan now with all the space in the world to put something back into goal, and she does. It's going to fall for Casey Reed and cleared away right at the end by the number 12 for Mindil. Promising stuff from Litchfield. Plenty of space, good runs. The avenue to goal was a good one. And as a result, they're going to have a corner. Number 6 is back out there now, Rhea Gray. She's had some repairs done to the knee. She's back out in there. So we have 11 v 11. No advantage really to Mindil. They do have this corner. Chloe Coombs, it's a lovely ball in from Chloe. Labitsky comes out and first grab wasn't right. Second one, not so, but now comfortably in her hand. And she'll come up with confidence and put a boot on. That's a lovely kick. Plenty of length. And it may fall at the feet of the most dangerous player out there today by a long way, the young number 9. This player has just been the absolute conductor, these two, 10 and 6 for Mindil. And you can see there, Kirby put a lovely ball through, and she's onside. She comes at it hard. She's still going at the ball. She may push too wide this time, and Carly-Ann Thielen comes out and takes the ball and takes a little bit of a knock from one of her defenders as well. Apology from Erin Davis to Carly-Ann. But lovely ball from Kirby. Good anticipation. And Ryan onto it. Just couldn't get there in time. Carter. Matilda dinks one in. It's a lovely ball. Jiraiya. Marley. Little battle. It's going to come the way of Litchfield. And Chimsford will take this. Going to have a sub too. Mindil will take the opportunity. I think that's Bianca Brain coming from the pitch. It is. In her place has gone number 2, young Peggy Rock. Let's see the kids getting a go. And there'll be a sub here as well. Casey Reid coming from the pitch with a bit of a limp, and on goes Peter, wearing number 14. And White will move up into that forward position with Coombs. Kirby positions herself well for that header. Gets us right to the feet of Bates. Good work from Kelly Fogarty to bring that to a close. Tegan McWilliam with the ball. It's going to go long, and she does. Trying to get over the top of Chimsford. Chimsford has to run back and get it. She's got Bates against her. Bates is going to say, thank you, I'll take this. Heads into the area. And Erin Davis cleans up for Litchfield. Turns on the inside, does Erin, and then puts her right boot to it. Trying to find Peter White. Peter may get to it here. She does. Nice back pass to Thurlow. And Rachel comes forward. That comes off Alia Logan, and that'll be a unintentional handball. So it'll go the way of Litchfield. Still not in the attacking half for them yet. Erin Davis will certainly launch the ball that direction. Does so. And says you need to run. And that's going to fall for Chloe Coombs if she can get onto it. Peggy Rock goes back. First touch for the substitute. And well played. Nice ball to Dry Kirby. And then a lovely one from Kirby if someone's onto it. And she comes in from the left-hand side, but it's going to be a little too heavy, a little too late for the number 9. Now it's nice work from Erin Davis. Out goes out to her number 9, which is Priya Allen Bell. She goes to Alia Logan, the number 8. And Alia is trying to go downstream towards Peter White, the sub for Litchfield, but that's not going to happen on this occasion. It's gone out of play. 64 minutes about to roll over on the Northcrest scoreboard. This is live streaming. Thank you to McDonald's on FNT TV on this Sunday afternoon. Last game of the round for all men and women's football, and last game for the Women's Premier League for round 1. You can see this little effort before from Penny where she came to the ball late but still got there so quickly. Tried to turn it inside and did so, but Carly-Ann Thielen was up to the task on that replay. So we'll come back to Erin Davis. Still not in the attacking half, but this will be an air raid, I can imagine. Yep. It's a good long ball. Matilda Carter stands strong. A nice heading technique, gets there early. And the two youngsters there, Rock to Wood. Erin Davis waited and then comfortably took the ball, turns inside Wood. Can't beat Tegan McWilliam. Tegan then pushes forward, but Ange Chelmsford gets there first. The number 2, Peggy Rock in there as well, still with the opportunity to go and take Chelmsford on, and Ange just pushes it wide. Clark can't keep it in, so it'll be a restart for Bates here and a throw-in on the grandstand side. 1-0 advantage to Mindil. Goal scored by the young number 9, Penny Ryan. And Carly-Ann Thielen will come out and clear that one up. Sort of hit Rachel in the side of the body. Rachel Thurlow now has to deal with Tegan McWilliam. Tegan just puts a nice ball through to Kirby. Kirby repays the favour. Tegan goes to ground. The ball still with Mindil. Greta Wood gets involved. Tegan McWilliam still with it, heading back towards her own goal. Alia Logan comes in and she'll have to do it again. There's the ball through. Carly-Ann Thielen staying the ground, and you can see why. Good anticipation from Carly-Ann. She realised that was too much on that and it would probably roll over, and it did. So it's going to be a goal kick restart. We're going to have a drinks break. Thank you, Tim, the referee. 66-minute mark. Both sets of players will come over to the technical area and have a quick drinks break. In the meantime, just to recap that the Women's Challenge Cup is back on Wednesday night next week. 7:15 kick-off here at the stadium. You're all welcome to come down and see that. It's also going to be live streamed. And on Tuesday night, we will have, I think it's the 3rd edition now, of the Australia Cup, which is the old FFA Cup for men. That'll be on Tuesday night, again, starting at 7:15. But hopefully you can get down on Wednesday and see the Challenge Cup played out. Knockout football, always the best type of football. Well, we'll take a short break. That short drinks break, we've come back out at around the 69-minute mark. We're going to get back into this game. 1-0 advantage at the moment to Mindil Aces. Hasn't been a lot of threats in the second half other than that goal. And the amazing non-goal for Mindil from a super strike from Rhea Gray or Courtney. Sorry, I can't remember which one it was, but either the 8 or the 6 for Mindil. Back into the trying to achieve some momentum in the team either side. Yet to be able to really stamp themselves as this. Maybe this is an opportunity because this is a very dangerous player to have on the ball. Takes a shot early and does. Carly-Ann Thielen goes down low and clears it away. Well done to Thielen. And then always to ground. And also to ground goes Erin Davis. It's a nice ball from Alan Bell. If someone can get onto it, just gone out of play. So good recovery from Litchfield. They're under threat. Tegan McWilliam will get the ball. Tegan puts one through. That's young Peggy Rock, just showing some nice skills. Unfortunately, just as soon as I said that, has a little error. And now we have an opportunity for Litchfield. Chloe Coombs trying to get around Gray. Now comes Clark. Good support from Miley. Back inside. Chloe Coombs has it. And her and Tegan McWilliam going at it. And it'll be the advantage of Tegan on this occasion. Good little tussle between those two. There's been a few of them. Defender on striker. So we're into the 70-minute marks. Women's Premier League here at Larrakia Park in Darwin. Mindil, who have the advantage on the Northcrest scoreboard. They're in yellow and black, running left to right on your screen. That's Rhea Gray on the ball now, number 6. Carter, number 12 on it. Goes down line to Penny Ryan, who scored a goal and has threatened on a number of other occasions. Now switched over to the right-hand side, been on the left for most of the game. Still with the ball. Comes Adams. Good tackle from Adams again. Thurlow has it, goes to Clark. Litchfield now with the ball. Clark tries to return the favour, but it's going to misplace. Greta Wood has it, the sub. Comes back to Kirby. Kirby's got Rock. Gives it to her now on a nice ball right at her feet. And with Acreage in front of her. And Chimsford. Well done to Ange. Waited a chance and then cleared the ball away. And diffused that really bright attacking raid from Mindil. Kirby over the top. Erin Davis with just a big heave-o off the right boot. More air time than length. Peter White, substitute up the front for Litchfield. This is Rock. Goes across field. Well played, the number 2. Good vision. Tegan McWilliam pushing further up. There's a ball that's gone through from Kira Bernard. And this is Zoe. Oh, my goodness. Just the runs that kid makes. The number 9, well played. You can see here in the replay. Good work from from Courtney. And Zoe looks up, puts the ball in right at the right spot. It's a beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. And on this occasion, Penny Ryan just can't get to it. Got a toe to it, but couldn't twist it into goal. So she's a threat on either side. And if she gets great service and assist like that from the number 8, could be dangerous for Litchfield. Priya Allen Bell in a little battle now with Jade Bates. And Priya will win that one. And have a throw in as a result. Lights are on. Field is totally now out of the way of the sun's rays, which is fantastic. Kelly Fogarty on a run. The captain from Litchfield turns a lovely ball right to the running feet of Rachel Thurlow. She needs to keep onto it. Peggy Rock gets in there early and diffuses that. Still with Litchfield with a throw in, but nice work from the young substitute, Rock. Alan Bell with the ball now. So Priya steps back and then tries to get some purchase on the ball. And as far as Bates, again in the opposition team, comes back to her again via Rachel Thurlow. Rachel has it again. Comes back, she'll go to Adams. Adams pushes wide and through, Peter White with a nice little turn to the right. Puts the ball through to Alia Logan, but Alia's going to be beaten to it by the ever-present number 12, Matilda Carter. As I say, can play anywhere in a football field. From goals right through to the number 11 position. And we'll never let you down. There's the other number 12, Rachel Thurlow, and she's pushed through and made a nice little opportunity for us. But problem is the number 7 for Mindil's always hard to get past, and Tegan McWilliam does yet again her work. Rock with it in the middle. Goes wider, dry. Kirby under pressure from Coombs. Coombs has it. Nice play from Chloe. Chloe pushes wide for Clark. Clark returns to Chloe on a run. And I think Rhea Gray and Clark are now Rhea Gray and Coombs. That's been won. Ball still there. An opportunity here. Alia Logan get it back to White. But everybody watched as the number 6 came rushing through and taking the ball from Mindil. And now they're in an attacking position. Courtney goes around. Now they're very exposed at the front. Erin Davis there. Fogarty putting the afterburners on has come flying back. That's Greta Wood. Greta Wood puts it back to Peggy Rock. Beats her on this occasion. Clark will clean up. Dry Kirby comes at him again and pushes wide and long. Kept in by Penny Ryan. And Ryan, well played. Get a corner for his side. Smart play. "75 minutes. On the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's. Also Ward Keller, a sponsor in 2222. Great to have you guys back again. They are the Territory Law Firm. The number is 1-800-978-360. 1-800-978-360. They're the personal and business dispute resolution professionals. Good shot, but easily brought under control by the keeper, Teelan. Kellyanne puts the boot to it. Carter comes straight to the ball, eyes on it, gets the body, checks it, pushes it back down. Number 7's down, a little battle. No one really won that battle. Now it's still with Bates. Mindil heading forward. Jade's got to beat Priya Allen Bell here. Instead of doing that, she goes back to McWilliam. McWilliam to Kirby. Kirby navigates a ball across to Rock. Rock keeps it alive, goes back to McWilliam. McWilliam back to, and that's hit the ref. I think that's come off Kira Bernard, so it'll come back for a drop. Ball will fall for Teagan. Goes back to Carter. Carter goes out. Kirby and Jiraiya's going to have a shot from distance. Go wide on this occasion, but quite capable of putting him into the net from there. Body wasn't rightly balanced and fell awkwardly to ground on taking that shot. First game of the year for the Women's Premier League for Litchfield and Mindil. As we say, all the pre-season work, I think, really prepares you for the heat and humidity of match day and the 90 minutes plus, and the continuing pressure that comes from people like this number 9 for Mindil. She's in the corner, showing some skills, turns it inside now. It's a good ball and finds Courtney. Courtney puts an equally good ball in across goal where Kirby's gone and made the run. Started by, and that's a great tackle, Alan Bell. Well done, Priya. Well done. Not easy to displace a ball from Jiraiya Kirby. And Mindil will get it back from a kind ricochet off Alia Logan. So this will be thrown in. Carter collects. Throws it into, I think that looks like Kira Bernard. Kira throws in, trying to find Greta Wood. Does, but Greta's dispossessed quickly. Alia Logan has it, turns onside. Peter White has an opportunity, but Rhea Gray's gone back and just has that vision and pace. And she's skipped around Peter. Turns inside. Lovely work from Fogarty, who saw that. Kelly looked at that from a long way back and has charged onto the ball. Now puts a lovely ball through to Coombs, but she's offside. Really enterprising stuff from Kelly. She moved 20 metres before that ball even arrived there with such determination and commitment. It deserves something more than that. Well played, the captain from Litchfield. Chloe unable to make the best of that on this occasion. Let's get another chance, they hope. 79 minutes has rolled over. Less than 11 minutes to go of regulation time. 1-0 advantage to Mindil. Chelmsford gets the boot to it off a Kirby through pass. Now Penny has it again, and Ryan goes to goal with pace. She'll turn in here. No, she takes a shot early, and it's hit the post again. She's a poster, and this time cleared away by Kelly Fogarty. And this is about, get on to young number 9. You can see her again, just the pace. I thought she might cut in Chelmsford, but she just takes the shot early, and I think Carly-Ann Teeling got a hand to that and pushed it into the post. Not sure. Looked like on that replay she had. This is Courtney. Courtney up against Fogarty, beats Fogarty, and then takes the shot, pushes it wide, and it will run out of play for a goal kick restart. You can see what Zoe was trying to do there. I think that was a shot on goal rather than trying to play in Ryan. Just a little misdirected. Into the final 10 minutes of regulation time. Northcrest scoreboard has a 1-0 advantage to Mindil, scored by number 9, Penny Ryan. We'll thank the NT government for their support of the women's game right across the Northern Territory. Thank you to the NTG. Right, Adams has a chance to get this and does, toes it, but there's no, going to just roll out a play over here. She was looking to maybe see a run from Chelmsford. It just didn't happen. So a throw in for the substitute number 2, Rock. Peggy has it, throws in. Tegan McWilliam gets a nice return pass from Ryan. Under pressure already from Adams. 2 number 7s at it. Now comes back to Rock. She puts a little ball through to Ryan. Offside. I'll get that right. First game. Some nice little combinations happening in the yellow and black side. And they have the advantage on the scoreboard. Coombs has it. And won't be able to bring that in. Kirby sends it back. No, actually, unfortunately, it wasn't yours, Jariah. Referee says it's a Litchfield throw-in. So Coombs Chloe will have this. Spins the ball in the hand. Goes back to Kirby, but now it's fallen for Peggy Rock. Good tackle from Coombs, still with her. Clark has to do a bit more of a defensive work there, but won't be necessary because Rock's got it back to Carter. Carter pushes a wide ball. It's a good ball. Nice vision from Matilda. Penny Ryan has it and she takes off. She's got Chelmsford in front of her. Erin Davis on the inside of Chelmsford. Now watch Ryan go down. The ball comes across. It's a dangerous ball. Greta Wood has it. Missed it on this occasion. Fogarty clears it away. As I said, those combinations will come from the youngsters. Not on this occasion. Nice work from Alia Logan. Good work, Alia. And she's still onto the ball. Great work. And now puts the ball through. Someone needs to be onto this for that great work from her. Coombs is. Chloe has a chance. Goes wide to Peter White. White returns to favour. Looking for Thurlow to run onto it, but back comes Jariah Kirby and back passes to her keeper. Chloe does the right thing with pressure on the keeper. Keeper still gets a good ball away. Clark now in there. Rock wins. Goes to McWilliam. She turns it inside to Courtney. Zoe holds it up and then dips one over the top for that number 9 again. And the defenders go, oh, she's on it again. They've got to go back. And there's a shot on goal, and it's a strong one. Good shot. Nice technique from the number 9, and as there was from the keeper. Good technique from Carly Ann. No panic. Stood her ground. Kept her eyes on the striker and the ball, and did well. Adams is going to have to chase that one down. Alia Logan might get there first, and does. Alia trying to get around Bernard. Kira pushing through. Now does Adams get it. Peter White all alone. Keeps the ball. Goes back to Alia Logan, who's going to keep it in and push one to Rachel Thurlow. They come together, meaning Thurlow and McWilliam. And Carter's going to be a thief in the night and pinch it from both of them. And come forward and put a nice ball to Kirby. Kirby now has options everywhere. Goes forward to Greta Wood. Turned in by Erin Davis. Nice work, Erin. Then a lovely ball through. That's really going to make a contest of this. If Coombs can get around inside, which he can do often. Rhea Gray's the one she's got to get around. This will be a nice battle between these two. Chloe won't give up, and you can see she didn't. Want to kind of keep this ball in. Clark can, then it comes off Coombs. Nice effort from all 3 goals involved then. Really determined. Coming up to the 85th minute mark shortly. Players are feeling it. Not as much cramp as the 5 games we've had. Well, 2 games for women, 3 for the men. Yeah, 5 games of Premier League football. There's been a lot of cramping in the last 5 minutes from both the men and women. All down to the heat and humidity in the first game of the season. But so far, so good here with the ladies in front of us tonight on this Sunday night. A beautiful, beautiful Sunday evening in Darwin. Clark. Rock. Clark. So Rock will have a throw in. Clark. Rock's going to leave it for the experienced Gray. Rhea goes long towards Ryan. Chelmsford with her. Wins this one this time, Ange. Ryan comes back again, well played. Pushes a little short ball through to Kirby. Carter now has it, back on the halfway line. Challenge there from her. She pops out of that, does Courtney. Puts a nice ball through to Tegan McWilliam, who will go to goal. Pushes another one to Greta Wood. Greta goes further afield to Jade Bates, and Jade takes a shot and has a goal. Well done. Very humble kid, Jade Bates. Been in the team for a long time, only a youngster, and took that with real aplomb. Well done, Jade. Ball came to you, and she had plenty of time to think about it, which sometimes makes strikers confused. This time, no confusion from her. You can see how the ball comes from Wood. Nice work from Wood in the end, unselfish. And then Jade just goes over the top of Carly Ann Teal and into the back of the net. So a late goal for Mindil. 2 goals in the second half. Litchfield have 4 minutes of regulation time to get something back here. Kelly Fogarty says we've got to. Moves forward with real purpose, as Kelly does. Someone needs to go with her. Can't run it on her own. No one was really going forward. And when Kelly makes those runs, Coombs and White have to move with her. Then you get these circumstances where Greta Wood's on goal now, running towards goal. Carly Ann Teelan staying where she is. And then lovely save of the ball. All ball from Erin Davis. Down she went. Took all the ball and well and truly in front of Greta Wood. Helps Greta up. Thank you, Erin. Great defence. A corner will result. Zoe Courtney will take the corner for Mindil. You can see on the replay, Greta Wood, fleet of foot, going to goal, and it just took a wonderful piece of defensive effort from someone who's wonderful at it, Erin Davis. Ball still dangerous, comes for Chelmsford, turns around, comes for Clark. Clark then goes to Chelmsford. Chelmsford turns a nice ball in, but it's only going to find, she was looking for Adams, but it's found this player, and this player is going to try and push through and put a right foot shot on goal. Fogarty will let that go because it's already a corner. And the player I was talking about was Jariah Kirby. So Jariah will collect this and maybe take the corner, is she? Yep, she had an opportunity for a short corner with Rock, number 2, there close by. What will she do? Will she take it or go long? 87.5 minutes. Only 2 minutes and a bit to go. And Jariah, well, I want that one again. That's a tired kick and totally understandable in the late stages of this game in the heat and humidity. We'll see it again. That's the first one from Penny Ryan. And there's one from Jade Bates, number 2. And they're the 2 goals from Mindil today. 2 of their very young players. Into the last 2 minutes of regulation time, Erin Davis with the ball. And she'll put some meat on this and send it way downfield. Just great technique. Look at that. Off the top of Carter, and it's already at halfway. Coombs pushes wide to Clark. Clark goes around. She got Rock chasing her. And Rock clears it away. So only a minute and a half of this McDonald's live streaming to go. 2-0 advantage on the Northcrest scoreboard. All for the yellow and black at this stage. There's the goal scorer, one of them. Rachel Thurlow with nice work. Tegan McWilliam with it. 89 minutes left. 89 minutes on the board, 1 minute left of regulation time. Imagine doing that another 89 minutes. That'd be hard. Rock. Turns. Nice work. Adams comes at her. Waits. Splits between her and Clark. Bad luck. See what she brings to this football team. First game. I've seen her in the yellow and black in Premier League. The number 2. Going to swap Greta Wood and her. So she's going to come into that position. Rock's going to go forward. Fogarty trying to push it back, and it's not far enough because this Ryan's got hold of it. Got to get past Davis. Sort of goes through her. Rock has it. Good tackle there from Adams. Adams puts it onto Fogarty. Fogarty will move forward with real presence. Wood gets in the way. Now Clark clears it up. Here's an opportunity for Litchfield. Can they get something now? That ball's going to roll past Coombs. Unfortunately, you need to really come on the inside where Thurlow was, but unfortunately, 3 minutes of time added on. Still 3 minutes to go. So regulation time now ended. Time added on applies. Fogarty moving forward. Keeps it in. The number 20 and captain for Litchfield. Real promising whenever she has the ball. For Chelmsford, great tackle from Ryan. Got to be cleaned up by Adams and does. Well done. Serena coming in and clearing that up. Needed to be too because Kelly had gone forward and the dangerous number 9 for Mindil had the ball at her feet. Unfortunately, that's a throw that Greta will learn from. So Chelmsford has a chance to go forward. Throws it. Finds Rock gets there first. Boots it over. First time. Bates with a nice header down to Courtney. Courtney takes a shot from distance. It comes off Erin Davis and will bounce one. And then falling in to the hands of Carly Ann Thielen, who puts it upfield again, trying to find Thurlow. Does. But unfortunately, Rachel can't bring it down. Peter White getting involved and needed to go early and puts pressure on Kirby, but she still gets the ball away. And now this player has it again and goes straight to goal with pace and hits the post again. She'll have a nickname. Australia Post. What a dangerous threat the young number 9 is, and she has the ball again. What will she do? She doesn't hesitate. Take a shot or to pass and assist. What a promising young player the number 9 for Mindil is. Nico's Rachel Thurlow. Nice work, Rachel, and a great vision from you. Peter White underway now. Peter's going to keep the wall. Coombs is coming now at pace. This pass is really crucial. Goes in, and who's there? Gray. Oh, don't tell me she's hurt herself. Gone straight to ground. Don't tell me that's an ACL or anything, please. Coombs is straight in to see how she is. She just went down. The ball hit her and just put her off balance just a little. Hopefully it's just cramp. It looks like it from here. Got the leg up and extended. Thank goodness. And brings the end to the game. Thank you, Timmy. On that note, it's pretty fitting that Rhea Gray did the last play of the game. And it was, again, another exhibition from her of just determination, commitment to the ball, no welfare concerns for herself, and cleared it away. But comes from the field now with a little bit of a ginger walk. Well done to Litchfield, to your coaching team, and some young players out there too, coming into your squad to meet with the senior players. And you will have a real presence in the Women's Premier League this year. Mindil, congratulations, 2-0 victory. You'll sit at the top of the table with the other two teams, which are in order, Hellenic and Port Darwin. And on goal difference, Mindil will be at the top. On behalf of FNTV, hope you've enjoyed this. Last game of round number 1 for 2022, the Women's Premier League. Thank you to McDonald's. This is FNT TV. Good night. Erin Davis on the ball again, and some nice work from Matilda Carter before that. Here's an opportunity for Litchfield early on, and she goes. Kelly Fogarty on the inside of her right shoulder. She turns inside Kelly and takes the shot. That's lovely work. Great save. And then offer Dry Kirby out to this. They love this left corridor. This kid goes flying to the goal again, and now she's going to push herself as she pushes the ball through early. Tinning comes back to Kirby. She'll have a go, and does. And now it goes Ryan again. She knows the way to goal. She's going to have a shot, and does. But comes off the back of Fogarty. And Courtney has another one. So she's going to pass Alan Bell, and she goes into goal. They're going to have to get back quick. She'll take a shot. She does, and it's into goal. Wide run Kirby this time. Falls for Bernard. And a shot. Ooh, right, chance here. Taking it, and it's a lovely one. And it hasn't. And you can see there, Kirby put a lovely ball through, and she's onside. She comes at it hard. She's still going at the ball. She may push too wide this time and stamp themselves as this. Maybe this is an opportunity because this is a very dangerous player to have on the ball. Takes a shot early and does. Really. There's a ball that's gone through from Kira Bernard. And this is Zoe. Oh, my goodness. Through pass. Now Penny has it again, and Ryan goes to goal with pace. She'll turn in here. No, she takes a shot early, and it's hit the post. Now watch Ryan go down. The ball comes across as a dangerous ball. Greta Wood has it. Missed it on this occasion. And the defenders go, oh, she's on it again. They've got to go back, and there's a shot on goal, and it's a strong one. Pushes another one to Greta Wood. Greta goes further afield to Jade Bates, and Jade takes the shot and has a goal. Pressure on Kirby, but she still gets the ball away, and now this player has it again and goes straight to goal with pace and hits the post.